It has been almost 24 hours and yesterday's video is nowhere near uploaded. So until the internet stops being ridiculous, we're going to have to combine a couple of days here or there. Just saying, because it's impossible to get stuff up. So today is the 5th, no, 6th. I went to my spine doctor. He's new. He's going to try to get me physical therapy. We got to work around the whole not having insurance for a month and then get over that. Is a protein sparing modified fast day. He couldn't give me no meds because I'm allergic to everything except maybe one, but that one is very strong. So we're just going to continue our daily life in pain as always. No big deal. So like I said, protein sparing modified fast day. This is what I cooked yesterday in my air fryer. Go check out the video for it. It's just basically paprika, white pepper, salt, and cumin. And a little cilantro flakes, air fried. And we have 10.5 ounces or so, right about there. So I've had this and I've had a black coffee so far. And it is 3 p.m. I will let you know if I eat anything else today, but right now this is the plan. I'm not even warming it up because I gotta leave the house and do more stuff, and I just got home. So what, Chicky? We'll discuss you getting chicken later, but not this one. But I'm trying to think. There's something else I wanted to tell y'all, and I just cannot remember what it was. So yeah, blonde moment, y'all. Blonde moment. Alright, so my video is still not uploaded. Still not uploaded. The one that is the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th in it. That is why I decided today on the 6th to put the 6th and 7th together. Because my computer has been on for 28 hours now. 28 hours. Okay, you saw what I ate. And that's all I'm going to be eating today. I will do the macros in a minute. This is a black coffee over ice. Yeah, when my butterscotch comes in, the very first thing I am going to make is my butter. Yep, my butter. If you haven't seen it before, I call it like a fat candy bar. I'm not going to do the chocolate on top of it, I don't think. But basically you brown up some butter and you put well, it's not collagen because, you know, the top layer always use collagen. But since I'm not doing the chocolate, we will be doing just Keto Chow probably. But that is what I'm dying to try it. I miss butterscotch candies. So that is what we're going to be making with it. And I'm thinking I'm going to use 1 brick of unsalted butter with 2 packs, because they don't come in scoops, 2 packs of the butterscotch. Also ice cream. I'm dying to try it as an ice cream. Now I am a little scared because my taste buds are different than other people. And I love butterscotch. Like a real butterscotch, like a yummy butterscotch. I love good butterscotch. And I loved caramel macchiato, but I did not like the caramel macchiato Keto Chow. It just was... Okay, so there are multiple different kind of caramel flavors in my mind, because the caramel flavor from Starbucks, yes, this is not sugar-free. We're not talking about sugar-free, and we're not talking about go try it either. The regular caramel tastes completely different from the caramel flavor you would go get Dunkin' Donuts or other places. Like, they all taste different. I like caramel, like the real old-fashioned make at home, or those little ones you got Halloween caramel, like real caramel. So the caramel macchiato one tastes more like the caramel you would get from like Dunkin' Donuts to me. So I'm nervous about the butterscotch, and I bought a lot. I did buy a lot. My mom wanted multiple bags of mocha. So the first round, I think I bought like 10 or so. And then the second round, I bought like 15 or so. Or maybe the first round, I bought even more. All I know is I went over my 21. So shh, don't tell anyone. Because it says you can only buy 21. But I ended up going over, I think. So shh, it'll be our secret. But I'm praying it is yummy and it tastes like butterscotch and everyone falls in love with it and they bring it back in bulk bags. Okay. Right. Now, I would be devastated if they ever got rid of my chocolate toffee. I am not going to lie. I am waiting. I need to buy a big bag of that because I have the old one that I'm still using, because when I make it in my butter, it is spread over like 2+ weeks for that one scoop. So it doesn't affect me having all that fiber and stuff in it. But I did buy one that's got the new recipe, and I will be trying it as just like a drink or ice cream, because toffee, butterscotches, caramels, those are like my favorite thing in the world. But like I said, I'm very picky about the type of caramel. So, but they nailed the chocolate toffee. I mean, they nailed that in my opinion. And let me tell you, when you just take the snickerdoodle one, and yes, it's a little salty. So just think of normal snickerdoodle with some salt. When you just take that and even just add some water and a little cream cheese and you ball it up into just bites, hello snickerdoodle. Like, it, to me, they nailed the snickerdoodle too, other than it's salty. But Keto Chow is going to be salty because we have some sodium in it for our electrolytes. The lemon lime to me is really good. However, my stomach can't really handle that kind of stuff. Like, I've never done a lot of limes, lemon, oranges, stuff like that. Like, no, lemon cookies, that's totally different. But I'm talking about like a drink. But that vanilla cream, y'all, I like the original vanilla for ice cream, and now that I've had the vanilla cream, I hate the original vanilla. I don't like it no more. Plus, it's got, the one I have has the old ingredients. I took my mom so much Keto Chow, y'all. I took her all my chicken soup ones, and I had, y'all, I went crazy when they marked it down a few years ago. So, yeah, it was a lot. And 2 big bags of the lemon meringue because I couldn't eat that. 2-3 bags of the original pumpkin caramel one. I don't even know how many packs. Like, I'm talking hundreds, probably. A huge giant storage bin of the chicken soup one. I was eating it 2 and 3 times a day 2 years ago, and then I started having this issue with fiber, and I had to stop eating it. So I took it all to her last night. So now I have tons of space in my cabinet to start slowly buying, because it's expensive, the new versions of stuff, right? The new versions. I still got to try the new version of the chicken one because it's in there too. And then start ordering me some bulk packages. But yeah, the chocolate toffee, like I said, I mean, it's so slowly in the butter that it doesn't affect me. But that's why I haven't been making ice cream like I used to, because it will affect me. But yesterday, the protein drink I made, the Premier protein drink, did not affect my weight loss. Okay. And what you didn't see is I had a small 2 ounces of the pork rinds. Okay, I had that you didn't see. But you saw everything else. And I didn't even do the macros. I literally have decided, other than protein spray on my 5 fast days, to not stress putting the macros in as long as my weight is falling. Because I woke up this morning at 222. So, and even at the doctor's I was 222. And this is with clothes on. I didn't feel like stripping. So, my weight is going down. I am just going to concentrate on the health part of keto and let the weight part fall off as I get healthier and healthier, right? So I'm just focusing on keeping my carbs 20 total or less, more like 15 total or less. Most days, you know, I'm only getting 10 total or less, unless I have like a taco salad, then it gets a little more closer to 15. But anyways, I got to keep this short because I need space for tomorrow's video as well, because we might do some cooking tomorrow. We'll see. I still got to eat my blueberry bread. I still haven't eaten it. Maybe I need to give it to my mom. Okay, it is the 7th. I don't even know what time it is. I know it's probably after 2. Been up since before 6 a.m. I had to take my daughter for SATs today. We had to be there super early because she also wanted to go to the Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee on the way there. Otherwise we wouldn't have been up so early. But so while she did that, I went to the local farmers market. It's got 2 more weekends and I've never been before. I wished I found it sooner. I wished I paid attention sooner. I got fresh eggs, fresh sausage for my mom, and some beef for them to try. I didn't try it. They had this other person does the free range chickens and they are their own chicken farm. However, it's very expensive, $7 a pound. I can never afford to eat healthy. Well, that clean, let's put it that way. Nowhere does it say it's healthier for you, right? That's a different argument with no test results to prove it. So went to Bell's, which is another store. Marcella's antique store again. I've been buying stuff and spray painting it, so I was just spray painting just now. I've had my half of a scoop collagen coffee with half a tablespoon of butter this morning. I am having one right now. I had a black coffee during the morning as well because I am super friggin' tired. I had been not waking up until 9 because my sleep, I just couldn't fall asleep until midnight. So I was waking up every day about 9 and getting about 8 hours of sleep because I wake up so much to pee. But last night, because I knew I had to get up so early, I was having serious issues falling asleep. So I've also already had 2 ibuprofen, 800 milligrams, because I have severe headaches from being so tired. I'm waiting for the second one to kick in right now. I took it about 30 minutes ago. It has been a very long, exhausting day. I also bought a beautiful cover for my outdoor couch, and they only had one, and it was too beautiful. Way too beautiful. It was the prettiest cover I've ever seen before. For me, it's sunflowers and honeybees, and one day if I find another one, I'll buy it. But it was so pretty, and my mom wants it for her bedroom because I asked her. I saw how pretty it was, and I went and I was like, Mom, you need to look at this because I have a feeling you're going to love it, and we know if it stays outside, even on my porch, it's only going to last a season at the most, right? Because of the dirts, the pollens, the winds, the bugs, just the storms, everything, right? And it is so pretty that if I get a second one, I'll do it. But there was no way I was going to waste that one on this porch. I think I took a picture of it showing up my sister, so I'll insert that. But there was no way I was going to waste that on this porch when she could have it for her room. And it is so much even brighter than you can see in this camera, because this camera is showing this like a mustard. This is a very bright, silky-ish, bright yellow. And the reason I was trying to replace this one is because as soon as the cats get out here, they're going to scratch it. It is a satiny, so it rips very fast. I've had it for a long time though out here. They haven't been allowed out for a while. I do have a full-size mattress cover on this couch, so that's why you see the wrinkles and stuff. One is because I don't trust the little girl when she comes out here, and 2, outdoor cushions cost way too much, and this couch is already very old. Like, I think it's 7, 8, maybe 10 years old. Actually, I think it's probably older than that. And to ever replace these cushions would be a fortune. And yes, I unzip it constantly to let it breathe. But I like to protect them the best I can because it's cheaper to buy a new set. But this set, it is wrought iron. This is a nice set, so I never have to want to buy it because it was really expensive, but we got it like dirt cheap on clearance. One day I will repaint it. It has gotten a very dingy white, but it still goes with the theme. You see a little rust here or there, which is perfectly fine because, you know, I like country home theme. So I'm hoping to get the porch done today. I do not know. I don't know if I just told y'all that I have had 4 ounces of the barbecue, which has no sugar in it. I think it equals like 2 total carbs or something for 4 ounces. And I'm assuming it's 4 ounces. It comes with 3 servings a container. I ate some the day I bought it, so it's the day before yesterday, because yesterday was protein spare modified fast. Or did I eat some? I don't know. I'm lost track of time. I ate some now, and there's at least probably 2 servings left. Like, there's a lot left. So it might have been less than 4 ounces. I like it cold. It belongs to me. I just take a fork, and I stand up, and I eat some when I'm hungry, and then I just stop eating it and put it away. Because if I was to go put it in my porch, on my plate and weigh out 4 to 6 ounces, I would sit and eat the whole thing. Even though I'm not that hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry enough to really sit and eat that much. And then it makes me feel overfull, and then I'm sluggish and I can't do anything. So while doing my porch, I just bought those, and I know how many servings is in a container, and I just go eat a few bites here or there. I know everyone's like, well, that's kind of like snacking. You guys should sit down and eat a whole meal. Y'all, I just don't got time for that right this second. And my weight is doing amazing, okay? Even eating a bag of pork rinds a day. Yes, it's the 2-ounce bags. But, my weight is doing amazing. And my size is doing amazing. Like, I'm happy looking in the mirror. Not at my thighs. I will never like my thighs, though. At 155 pounds, I hated my thighs because it was a lot of loose fat and loose skin. Okay? My thighs were so huge. They were over 50-something inches a piece, y'all, when I was 434 pounds. Okay? There was no way I was escaping loose skin there. That was not, there's just no way. No way. And I'll probably have loose skin on my stomach now because I gained the 90 pounds last year because of COVID within a year time frame. So, and then I was stupid, you know, I did the whole, going off keto for a couple of months and doing the potato thing with no butters or anything like that. My calories were extremely dirt low, but I'm insulin resistant. I can't have carbs, period. It doesn't matter if I'm starving myself and only eat 200 calories a day. I'm going to gain a crap load of weight if it's a carb. Okay, that's just how insulin resistance works. So, I will never like my thighs. Never. But right now, I'm liking my stomach. I don't look pregnant. It's starting to shrink back down really fast, even though my weight's not going. I mean, it's going, but it's not going as fast as I would want. But I'm literally sitting here being like, I'm okay with what I look like. So what the hell was wrong with me at 155 pounds or 157 pounds when I thought I was fat still? What the F was wrong with my mind? Because I go and hold up those pants and I'm like, I was friggin' tiny. Why? And why did other people, why didn't anyone say, you look amazing, you're very tiny, you don't have to lose weight? Why did people say, a certain person who doesn't care about my size, but used to say, okay, I'll help you lose more weight, we'll lose more weight, blah, blah, blah. No, someone should have shook me and said, girl, you really are tiny. You're not extra small. You're in a size 7 jeans from the junior miss department. Like, my brain was seeing me as a fat person still. And I was getting depressed that my weight just stalled. And then the heartburn went crazy, and then on weight went. But this time around, my brain now knows that that's small. For some reason, I was still thinking I was huge, probably because of the loose skin. But there's nothing I could do about that thigh thing. It wasn't my stomach. My stomach did not have any loose skin. Now it probably will, like I said. But I'm just going to have to stop. I'm going to have ugly ass thighs. I'm never going to want to wear a normal bathing suit because I'm embarrassed. And I just need to face those facts so that I don't think I'm a fat person just because I got this loose skin going on, because there's nothing I can do about it, right? Of course, right now my thighs are full of fat, but they're way smaller, y'all. They've gotten really, because I'm walking, okay? So they're getting tighter because of all the walking. Yeah, I didn't want y'all to see on my porch yet. But they're really, really getting tighter. Let me show you something I did spray paint. Wrought iron and very rusty. I was going to spray paint it white is reindeer candlestick holder. It's really big. And I had rose gold. I'm like, let's try rose gold. And I think it looks pretty because it's for Christmas. I'm going to put some holly leaves and things on it and candles, and yeah, it's not seeing there, but I just wanted to show you what I've been doing. I paid like $4 for it. Let's go see other finds from the antique store. It's funny because this is like from the 80s. I would not consider these antiques, but I guess anything old now is antiques, and I guess the other stuff is just ancient. I don't know. But they were $1.50, so I got 4 of these, and I'm not even spray painting them. They're perfect the way they are right now. So let's move on. Okay, so this was red, a very dull red, and it would have fit my old theme of my porch with no problem. But I made it for Christmas, and I decided to go rose gold on this as well. It's going to be like a Christmas ornament on the wall. And they're easy to spray paint, so we can change it. So this was also the very dull, dingy red. And they are sconces. I didn't want to spray paint the sconce part, so I took them off. They were pretty. They would have went with my old theme, but we're doing more bright. My personality is just more bright right now than dark. So I've spray painted them white. Also, this, I've had for a long time. If you watch my channel, it was a dark blue. Really dark blue, and red. The home set was in red, but my new color schemes is really white. This indigo color, it just doesn't come across on the camera correctly. It's definitely darker than a turquoise, but definitely not like a boring blue. So because it's got some green going in it. Look up indigo. It's exactly an indigo color. As soon as it's dry, I'm going over with a marigold yellow and going to do the home part by hand. I'm going to try to do that by hand. I just thought I needed a change. I've been with those colors too long. This was already white, but it was very scratched up, dingy and everything. I bought it for like $2, and it's going to be like, right now for the holidays, I think I'm going to do the sunflowers in between it. I got to order some. Well, I did order some. I'm just waiting for them to come in. So it's a nice clean white, which works for Christmas. It's one reason some of these things are going white, because my summer themes is ocean usually, right? My spring themes is always my sunflowers. My falls are my sunflowers. I really love the sunflowers lately. And white goes with Christmas. So white can go with every single season. All I got to do is change out the flowers and different themes to it. And I painted this. It was black. Now this is having some issues, but it'll be okay because I am a country theme. The paint had gotten cold or something when they delivered it. One of the cans caused splitting. Just the one. And I stopped using it immediately once I noticed, but I was spray painting in the dark and switched cans, and it only happened on here because that's what I did it on. But it's fine. I think that's the side that goes on the wall anyways. But yeah, I can't wait to put this in there. I have a lot of stuff to go on it. Oh, this is cracking too, but it'll be okay. Like I said, I'm doing kind of like a barn house type theme for my porch. So the cracking will be just fine. It'll look like I antique cracked it on purpose. That used to be a thing in the 90s. I used to do whole walls and everything with the whole crackling crap. I don't know why it was so popular. It's funny how things come and go. But I tried doing my star this gold color, but it did not look very good. It's on the other side. But like I said, the rose gold is really popping. And yes, I've become addicted to spray paint right now because all the years of throwing crap out because I wanted to change the color, and all I needed to do was buy stupid Rust-Oleum paint. Like, I feel so stupid. Like, I threw out so much stuff, and now that's all I had to do, y'all. That's all. Like, I'm gonna repaint this stool. Like, seriously. Like, see, I have this old solar light. I have to make sure it still works. I haven't used it in a long time. If it still works, I'm painting it the indigo color. Okay, because it's very faded. It's faded over the years. It was really, really a deep turquoise color, and it's completely faded, almost white. It's like a very pale mint green now. But if it still works, I'll see tonight. My butt, we'll just spray paint it, because I have a plan for this if it works. I hope it works. Okay, so the garden still looks pretty, so I'm just leaving it, letting it be right now. I'm thinking about just leaving the peppers and cutting them down, because there is a chance they will come back next year. There is a chance. So that is what I'm thinking about. Right now, none of these are really edible because I really need to treat the ground. But these were amazing peppers. And they didn't even taste like normal bell peppers. So the tomato plants are all completely gone, demolished. I have to pull the rest out. Now these we are still eating. The bananas, Dino is still eating them. My mom is. They are still growing perfectly. I have a list of stuff I want to figure out how to grow and still be able, yeah, the jalapenos, y'all, I have so many jalapenos, and still be able to do the tomatoes on time, because I want to try my hands at like lettuce and things. And next year I'm going to do a fall harvest with pumpkins and squashes and stuff like that. So my dad loves tomatoes, y'all. The tomatoes take a lot of beds. All right, I'm going to need 4 to 5 beds just for tomatoes next year. I used 5 this year, but a lot of them did not, like that was one, it did not work. This one was the cherry tomatoes. And then I had 3 over here, but I actually put too many tomato plants in it. I did not know they would grow so big. So next year I put like 6 to 8 per bed, and next year I'm going down to 4 per bed so they can breathe and then they won't get the mold and stuff. So after all this, I have so much work, y'all. So much work. Alright, y'all. Try not to be sad because I really wanted to make this beef dip thing for dinner, and I'm out of salsa. I swore I had salsa, and Lidl's is the only one I like the taste of and I have no issues with, so we will not be making it for dinner after all. Okay, we just won't. We won't, because that's what I want. So now we're gonna have to come up with some other thing. I'm not getting into my chicken that I cooked because I want it for tomorrow. No. Did I get my days? Yeah, today's refill day. Oh wait, tomorrow is 18-hour fast day. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the pork I've been eating for 3 days now. So it comes with 3 servings, and they're 5-ounce servings. I was wrong, and it's 4 total carbs for a 5-ounce. So we're just gonna weigh this out because it's gonna be our main dinner. So let's see, that is 8 ounces, which means I really have not been eating as much as I thought I did. But I'm really hungry, so I think we're going to do 2 servings, which would be 10 ounces, but that's almost 8. Let's just see. And that might be too much food for me. 10 ounces. I'm going to nuke it just a tiny bit. I don't like it really hot. Alright, if we do 2 servings, that is going to be 8 total carbs. It'll still put us under our 20, even with our collagen we have. It's going to give us a lot of sodium, though. It's going to give us 4,000 sodium. No, I'm reading it wrong. It will give us 1,200 sodium. And it'll give us 32 of fat grams, plus the little bit I ate earlier. I don't have lettuce because another thing I wanted was a salad. I was like, I can do like a normal salad. No lettuce, so no normal salad either. Let me see. Did I make it hot enough? I think that's hot enough. Alright, so I'm going to go in with like an ounce or so of cream cheese. So it is a Refuel Your Body Day. So y'all might be like, why are you eating so much? Like, look, that's fattening. There's a lot of fat there. That's because it's a Refuel Your Body Day on purpose. So the pork itself is like 540 calories by itself, because we are trying to eat more than 1,200 calories because I have a bad habit of under eating. And we're gonna do some servings of this too. So I'm not even going to put in my macros. We'll see if it messes me up. Like if I go up, it's okay, because the whole point of last month and this month is to trick your body, right? We do 30 grams of fat or less days, 730 something for me calories on those days or less, and 120 plus protein a day on those days. Those are 3 days a week. Then we do our 18-hour fast days. Then we do, definitely need to warm this up more. Yeah, I probably won't even be able to eat all this anyways. And then we do our Refuel Your Body Day, where you go way up in calories and fat, because we're trying to keep our body guessing, because my metabolism, like so many others, just gets too used to what you're doing. So it's called tricky. Trick that metabolism. Make sure it doesn't think you're starving it to death. That was 1 ounce of cheese, by the way. I've done this cheese so much, I underestimate. I've never once overestimated. Okay. And we will probably, maybe, have a protein drink later. Y'all, I want my friggin' butterscotch Keto Chow to hurry up and get here, because I'm dying to make some butter bar things. It's gonna be so yummy. I know it's gonna be yummy. Like, I can tell. No, this is not pretty. I'm not, like, I am so busy today, I could care less. When I realized I did not have the salsa I needed, I was like, okay, what else could I eat? Let me make sure. Let's see. I don't like how wet it is, though. This is why I normally don't heat it up. Let me see if I even want to use these, because I love these, but I'm not liking this after it got heated. I like it cold. I have to put it in the fridge and let it get cold again. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that is definitely wet. I, like, spilled it all over me. Yo, these are not as much flavor as the baby bag. What? Look, where's my seasoning? The baby bag is just loaded. Alright, one more bite and I'll tell you if I'm eating the pork rinds with it or not. It's taken away my flavor of my pork rinds too much, so I'm just going to eat this right now. And then later, maybe a serving of the pork rinds. I don't like how liquid it is. Ugly, y'all. Looks gross, but it doesn't taste bad.